This podcast is for doers, makers, creators in all fields, and anyone tired of all the talk and ready for all the action. Primarily inspired by the 2080 Life's Law philosophy shown in the Say Less book on productivity and excellence that we just released late last year. This podcast focuses on executing over announcing, on building legacies not through words, but through meaningful, consistent contributions. Each episode delivers a guiding insight rooted in the principles of productivity and excellence, like the 2080 rule of actions over mere discussions. We're here to remind you that mastering your craft starts with the small, consistent things you do every day.
The world famous Say Less podcast.
Welcome to the new and improved edition of the world famous Say Less podcast. This is the first ever episode of the newly revised edition, and I'd like to thank you for tuning in. This podcast is for doers, makers, creators in all fields, and anyone tired of all the talk and ready for all the action. Primarily inspired by the 2080 Life's Law philosophy shown in the Say Less book on productivity and excellence that we just released late last year. This podcast focuses on executing over announcing, on building legacies not through words, but through meaningful, consistent contributions. Each episode delivers a guiding insight rooted in the principles of productivity and excellence, like the 2080 rule of actions over mere discussions. We're here to remind you that mastering your craft starts with the small, consistent things you do every day. There's room for flexibility and spontaneity in our format because real work is rarely rigid. Whether you're just beginning your journey or deepening your craft, tune in for insights and real stories that help you move purposefully towards your goal. To learn more about our 2080 life philosophy and explore our rapidly expanding catalog of apparel and accessories, visit sayless.com, SAY1ESS.com. We spell it with a 1, not a L, because we're number one, and we never took an L we didn't turn into a W. Visit us today to explore our exclusive collection of apparel and accessories designed as constant reminders of the Say Less philosophy. From stylish hoodies, t-shirts, and hats to functional gear, each piece helps you embody the mindset that saying less than you actually do leads to achieving more than you would have otherwise. While serving as tools for self-expression, these pieces also serve as constant reminders. You can also follow us on social media at SAY1ESSDOTCOM. Stay tuned for more insights and inspiration after this quick word from our sponsors. We want to take this time out to say thank you to everyone who's ever supported anything we've done here at Say Less. Thank you for listening to the very first episode of the new and improved edition of our podcast, the world famous Say Less podcast on productivity and excellence. As you listen to this podcast, please keep in mind that these are just my current thoughts, based on my current perspective, based on my current level of experience. So as I continue to grow, my perspective is subject to change. I like to think of myself as a lifelong learner, and I also like to think of my audience as lifelong learners. If this gave you any ideas that you think might benefit the conversation, feel free to leave them in the comments. As we wrap up today's episode, I want to remind you to check out our highly anticipated microbook, Say Less, on productivity and excellence. This practical guide reveals how implementing the Say Less philosophy can lead to achieving much more before all is said and done. This book is packed with actionable strategies that will empower you on your journey to excellence. Transform your approach to productivity today. Available now at sayless.com and on Amazon. Also, our newest music release, Say Less, the soundtrack, is available right now. This dynamic blend of calming, energizing, thought-provoking, and reflective music is designed to help you maintain that flow state, whether you're exercising, driving, studying, or working on a creative project, set the tone for your best year yet with the perfect soundtrack to elevate your focus and inspiration. Do yourself and us a favor and go stream it and download it now. Visit say1ess.com to experience the book and the soundtrack release now. Thanks again for tuning in today. Before we wrap up, make sure you check out the closing ads from our sponsors. Their support helps us pay the bills and keep the lights on, allowing us to continue bringing you valuable content. We truly appreciate your support. Let's cover a lot of ground before a lot of ground covers us, so that when all is said and done, we will have done more than we've said. We'll see you next time, and as always, stay productive, stay excellent, stay consistent, stay blessed, and say less.